Good day, sir. By the way, my name is Antonio Narciarimang from BE2B. So for now, we will discuss the philosophy and the philosophy of education. So when we say philosophy, by the word philo, it means it is love. And when we say sophos, it is wisdom. So the meaning of philosophy is love of wisdom. So what is the philosophy of education? Philosophy of education examines the goals, forms, methods, and the meaning of education. The term is used to describe both fundamental philosophical analysis of these themes and the description or analysis of particular pedagogical approaches. There are seven philosophies of education. These are the essentialism, perennialism, progressivism, existentialism, behaviorism, constructivism, and Reconstructionism. So when we say essentialism, it is the training the mind what are essential. So in these philosophies of education, the teacher is to instill students with the essentials of academic knowledge, enacting to back to basic approach. So when we say essentialism, it refers to basic education and it insists that teaching must stress the basics which will prepare students to become successful citizens. Next is the perennialism. So when we say perennialism, it is the teaching ideas that are everlasting. So in these philosophies of education, the teacher teaches students to think rationally and develop minds that can be think critically. So when we say perennialism, is to teach ideas that are everlasting. Next is the progressivism. So when we say progressivism, it is the education comes from the experience. So in these philosophies of education, the teacher develop learners into becoming enlightened and intelligent citizen. So when we say progressivism, it is a theory of education that is concerned with learning by doing. Next is the existentialism. So when we say existentialism, it is focuses on individuals' freedom to choose their own purpose in life. So in these philosophies of education, the teacher helps students understand and appreciate themselves as a unique individuals. So when we say existentialism, it is your freedom to choose what do you want to be in your life. Next is the behaviorism. So when we say behaviorism, it is the acquisition of new behavior based on environmental conditions. So in these philosophies of education, the teacher modify and shape students' behavior. So when we say behaviorism, is modifying behavior. Next is the constructivism. So when we say constructivism, it is the people construct their own knowledge or understanding of the world. So in these philosophies of education, the teacher develop intrinsically motivated and independent learners equipped with learning skills. So when we say constructivism, we will constructing meaning. The last is the Reconstructionism. So when we say Reconstructionism, it is the emphasize the addressing of social questions and quiz to create a better society. So in these philosophies of education, the teacher attends social reform. So when we say Reconstructionism, is that having a social reform. So the concept of philosophy is an activity people undertake when they seek to understand fundamental truths about themselves, the world in which they live, and their relations to the world and to each other. So for me, philosophy is the study of the basic ideas about knowledge, rights and wrong, reasoning, and the value of thing. A value of thing. So having a philosophy in our life, it can help us to express the love of wisdom. For me also, the philosophies of education is important because through this, a child will be developed, and also through this, a child can know what he is or she is. So that will be all. Thank you.